Okay, Leah, I'm just gonna hide the video controls, floating controls, and I'm ready to go. Hi, everybody. This is David D'Arcangelo, Global Marketing Director, CTFO. We're having a great program today. We are going to go back in time to the launch in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm going to do the same presentation. Remember, this is a training. So I'll slow down and speed up a little bit, but we will keep it moving. So let's get started. Global leader in health and innovation, CTFO. How can I say that? Because we're committed to bringing groundbreaking in health and wellness innovations to the world. We've proven it 3 times in the past 3 years. 3 historic innovations created unsurpassed global opportunities in the development team at CTFO with our 10x Pure technology. Let me take you back as a reminder. In 2019, we led the development team and we Super 1000 the world and introduced CBDA as we stabilized the cannabinoid acid. And as Dr. Raphael Machulim said, CBDA in the CBD business is 1,000 times, in his opinion, more potent than CBD for different specific health issues. Number 2, what did we do in 2019, almost a year ago today? We launched XanthomYst to the world with this incredible technology that's never been duplicated, and we are the leader in the world with XanthomYst technology for potency, bioavailability, and delivery. Our nanoemulsion liposomal technology took this industry by storm, and it caught their attention because it was science-backed. So let me ask you, you've all heard the term timing is everything, and it really matters who you associate with. Introducing GlutaMyst. Reimagine life's possibilities. Prepare for a paradigm shift in anti-aging science. Just look. XanthomYst and now GlutaMyst. Why glutathione? Just look at this article that was out on November 26, 2023, a few months ago. Beauty and health trends propel global glutathione markets. Look back, beauty they're associating with because of the skin, the cellular skin turnover. As your cells turn over, they replicate more cells, healthy cells. So they're looking at it really clearly in the beauty market as well as the health and wellness market. Projected to go to $845 million, this market by 2033. So let's take a look at the article, and the one line that's really important to me is the global market for glutathione, worldwide market, has grown to 359 million as of November 2023. And it's expected in the next 9 to 10 years to grow, to double, more than double, to 845 million. You put yourself in the way of opportunity and you position yourself and you ride the wave with the rest of them. Especially with CTFO, with our 10x Pure technology, we have just started building that portfolio out. And now we have 3 products, 3 technologies in our portfolio of 10x Pure. So let me go back. Let's stop glutathione. What's the real story behind why glutathione? It starts with your cells. So as you'll see on the screen it starts with one cell, the female egg, which is the largest cell in the human body. I bet you don't know what the smallest cell in the human body is. It's the male sperm. So when these 2 get together, you have 2. And then what happens with cells is the cells replicate. You're actually building a person. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4 when they replicate, because cells continue to replicate. 4 become 8, 16, right? 32, 64, 128, all the way up to trillions of cells. So stay with me. DNA is passed from the parent cell to the child cell. Heredity information is passed from cell to cell. You became you because of cell replication. Stay with me. How long does it take for your body to grow these type of cells? Let's get specific. Your liver cells are replaced because as remember, you're replicating. So some die, some are replicated. Liver cells are replaced every 300 to 500 days. You get a new liver. The skeleton is replaced every 10 years. Your heart's endothelial cells, absolutely critical, are replaced every 6 years. Just look at the heart beating on the left. Those are cells. Critical. Red blood cells replaced every 120 days. Fat storage cells replaced every 10 years. Skin cells, wait a second. Skin cells are the largest organ in your body, your skin. It weighs about anywhere, depending on your size, about 15 pounds. It's replaced. The turnover is replaced every 39 days. We're going to empower you. I'm going to hand you the baton so that you know and can participate in the quality of your cell replication, because healthy cells, healthy you. Healthy cells, happy life. Stay with me. There's a little over 3 million cells are replicated every second you're listening to me. Think about that. Think about 15 minutes going by. How many cells is that? 3.3 million cells replicated approximately every second. Do you want to replicate healthy cells? Look at the cell on the left. Just read the produces lots of energy. It's healthy, it's vibrant, it's you. It produces very few free radicals. Free radicals, we'll get into it in a little bit, are produced, for a myriad of things, stress, pharmaceutical drugs, you go out and exercise, it produces free radicals, the environment, bad nutrition. It's this war that's taking place in your body. And if your cells are healthy like that, it means that the free radicals that are being produced, the master antioxidant glutathione and other antioxidants are neutralizing and keeping it in homeostasis, like a balance. You can't let the free radicals overpower the antioxidants, or you end up with the cell on the right. Not just one, but potentially trillions of them. It produces little energy, produces lots of harmful free radicals. So let me ask you, do you want to speed up the aging process, or do you want to delay the aging process? Let me ask that again. Do you want to speed up the aging process or delay the aging process? I'm going to ask it one more time for fun. If these were apples, those cells were apples, this is a great dramatization. Do you want to delay the aging process? Look at the apple on the left, the beautiful apple, and then you look at the just terrible, squishy, decaying apple on the right, or speed up the aging process? Absolutely. You want to delay the process. You want to be able to operate closest to your peak mental and physical capabilities that you've ever experienced. Think about that. Remember when you were a child growing up and you did something you never had done before? You were like, wow, it's amazing. It's the greatest feeling. It doesn't have to stop. now that we handed you the baton and you're educating yourself on your cells that will become, that have become you, that allow you to think, talk, jump, think, use your brain. It's everything. Stay with me. Listen closely. Here's the problem. And you deserve to know exactly what's going on in your body. Modern science confirms glutathione is being depleted, just like we talked about earlier, by free radicals. There's a war going on every single day in your cells. Stress, pollution, dietary deficiency, pharmaceuticals, radiation, bacteria, viral infections, alcohol creates free radicals in your cells. Free radical, it loses an electron and becomes a free radical. It's doing damage in your cells. But you and I know that, wait a minute, we need to create healthy cells so that we're replicating healthy cells. When you have the turnover of your skin in every 39 days, you want to look beautiful. And amazing, you go out and exercise, as you see in my last one down there, when you go out and exercise, it creates more free radicals. So even the good things that you do create free radicals. But what do free radicals do? When free radicals overwhelm the antioxidants, the glutathiones, the master antioxidants, xanthones are from the mangosteen are antioxidants, but the master antioxidant is from glutathione in the GlutaMyst. And it has several ramifications. If it's out of whack, there's so much more free radicals overwhelming the antioxidants. Then you get cellular damage. Do you want that? No. Inflammation, accelerated aging, increased illness risk, impaired immune function, lack of energy. Remember, your cell, in those two cells we looked at, is your mitochondria. That's what produces energy. The reason you can move your hands, blink your eyes, jump up and down is the mitochondria. The mitochondria produces energy. If the cell becomes unhealthy because of the free radicals overpowering the antioxidants, you lack energy. Everything is affected. Your skin, your organs, brain fog, skin health. Stay with me. Tina Kazor has an absolute great podcast, and she's at roundtablecancercare.com. Says it real clearly. It makes her point on glutathione. Adequate glutathione is not just desirable, it's essential to the survival of each cell, making it essential to life itself. I shared with you, I'm handing you back the baton. I am empowering you with the knowledge so that you can help determine some of the outcome of your life, and especially your body. So what did we do? We know the industry in glutathione is going to double in the next 10 years. So we did the same thing, went back to the lab and decided we needed to do something. And it all relates around what you've heard about with other discoveries. You have to have potency, you have to have bioavailability, and you have to have the right delivery. So let's go with that. And remember, if you have 100% potency and your body it's not bioavailable, then you have zero, because 100 times zero is zero. If you have 10% potency in a product, I mean, you can have great ingredients, but when you put them in your body, the body has to be potent and bioavailable to be able to get to the destination. But if you have low potency and low bioavailability, which a lot of nutrients are, you have almost nothing. The delivery is 10% times 10 is 1. Save your money. What we did is we looked at the purity of the pharmaceutical grade, medical grade glutathione. And that's where we start. Then we nanosize it down into a 65 to 75 nanometer on the nano scale. It's absolutely minuscule, not seen, you can't even see it from the human eye. It's significantly reduced in size. But then you also have to make it bioavailable. So we encapsulate the glutathione into a lipid, within a lipid. And these lipids we purchased from Germany, they're absolutely, the purity is key. Because what happens is then you have this tiny, tiny nanometer particle inside of these lipids. And the lipids, when you when you mist it onto the soft tissue of your mouth, the lipids are surrounding the glutathione. It's encapsulated in it. But the lipids, the cell recognizes the lipids. The lipids have the key, and the cell says, you're not dangerous, come on in. And that's how you get the glutathione into your cell. And when you mist it with almost nothing to swallow, 100% potency to dramatize the point times 100% bioavailability is 100. Does size really matter? Now think about this. You're looking on the screen and you're saying, okay, Dave, the big circle on the outside, that's 70 microns. That's size. That's the diameter of a hair. So we're looking through a microscope and we've got it turned up really, really large. We got it big because it's a human hair. So 40 microns, again, in the microscope, in the lab, the 40 microns is where the visibility is. It's what the naked eye, it's the threshold. Below that, you can't see it. 25 microns are white blood cells, and red blood cells are 8. Dust and bacteria that you can see in the sunlight, the rays of the sun sometime, and you see these little particles, they're 2 microns. That's that black circle right here. So look at that, lean closer and look at that black little 2 micron circle, and you'll see the size of GlutaMyst glutathione. You see it? That little white dot? GlutaMyst nanosized glutathione, 65 to 75 nanometers, is up to 30 times smaller than 2 microns. It's infinitesimal. Remember, you're on a microscope turned powered way up, encapsulated in the lipids, passing into your body and through and into your liver. Stay with me. CTFO's proprietary GlutaMyst glutathione has a cellular nutrition blend. The cellular nutrition blend, for all of those that know it, it's made up of minerals, metals, enzymes, and sugars that play crucial roles in supporting cell health. You could Google it or go to AI and just put it in there, and it'll tell you how critical it is. So the minerals, I'll just spend a little bit of time here. The essential minerals are vital for various cellular processes, cell structure, enzymatic reactions. Metals, trace metals, including iron, copper, manganese, and others. Enzymatic activity, cell signaling, maintaining the structure of nucleic acids and proteins. Enzymes facilitate and accelerate biochemical reactions in the cells. These are all wildly important. The nano size of the cellular nutrition blend is a couple 100% more smaller than the glutathione. It's absolutely amazing. And where we get these nutrients, somebody asked me, where do you get these? How do you get them? They come from peat bogs. You know, they've been there thousands of years, swamps, thousands of years, millions. You know, plants, you know, have their roots in the ground. They pull up the nutrients into the plant. That's how plants work, right? When you feed them, they pull it right up out of the ground and they use it. And then when they die, those nutrients are still there in these bogs. It's interesting. These enzymes, these are ionic material. Enzymes facilitate and accelerate biochemical reactions in cells, including metabolism, DNA, and protein. I just want sugars. It's not sugar like off the table. Glucose, what goes into the cell is fuel. These are tiny, sub 20 nanometers. I talked to the PhD and he said to me, they're so small. The particle size is so small that they can fit in between the glutathione molecules. Think about it. Balanced and adequate intake of these components is crucial for cellular health. So remember we looked at the healthy cell and unhealthy cell? If we're putting the glutathione in with the right purity, pharmaceutical, medical grade, nanosizing it so it's infinitesimal in your body, and then encapsulate it into a lipid, it's going to pass into your body. It's going to fuel the cell. But the Cellular Nutrition Blend is a worldwide exclusive. I've never seen anybody with this combination formula so that you can heal the cell while the glutathione goes in and cleans house. Balanced and adequate intake of these components is crucial for cellular health. Everything is cellular health. Healthy cells, happy life. Deficiencies or imbalances in minerals, metals, enzymes, and sugars can lead to disruptions in cellular function and various health issues related to that. So we know. So as we close up here a little bit, this is a little mixed up slide. This I just play to have fun with you. We're not like GlutaMyst. We were replacing 4 bottles of juice with our mister. With glutathione, this is the competition out there. This is how people have been buying it. And it's all over the place. It's 200 milligrams, 500 milligrams, 1,000 milligrams, 700 milligrams. Nobody knows. Everybody's putting it in the hopes that they believe it gets into the body, but most of it doesn't get to the right destination. So GlutaMyst, potency, bioavailability, delivery. Pharmaceutical, medical grade, nano-sized down to 65 to 75 nanometers, encapsulated in the lipids that the cells recognize as the key and say, okay, come on in. Because it won't let, if you just show up with glutathione in the cell, it won't let it in. But encapsulated in the lipids, it peels off the lipids, directly comes in. And the Cellular Nutrition Blend is so tiny, it's just hitching a ride on in and is much smaller than even the glutathione nano size. So everybody, what can you expect? Experience the ordinary benefits of GlutaMyst powered by 10x Pure inside. Glutathione nutrition helps and supports. Just take a look at these and picture your life changing as I say each of them. Cellular energy production. Want more energy? You want to age, have healthy aging, muscle and joint relief, inflammation health, optimal immune function. You want a strong immune system, natural liver and cell detoxifier. If there were things in your body that weren't good for you, would you want to detox them out? Yeah. Optimal quality of sleep, natural processing of daily stressors, brain function, mental focus, and clarity. Remember, how can it do this? Because healthy cells, the glutathione neutralizes, keeps the homeostasis, the balance of antioxidants to free radicals. Free radicals are fighting us every day. The antioxidants have to be there to neutralize, to find a balance. You have to have healthy cells, so you have to fuel that cell. And it takes over into everything in your life. The cells, as we learned in the beginning, you have over 37 trillion cells. Well, listening to me, there's 3 million dying and 3 million replicating every cell. Do you want to replicate healthy cells or unhealthy cells? Do you want to delay the aging process or speed up the aging process? It affects everything in you, including the way you look and feel. With beautiful skin, and it was a recent report out for athletics and demanding exercise. It's the way you and I exercise, or kids who are out and boys and girls participating in activities. It creates free radicals, even though it's great for you. So I ask you, in closing, join the movement. Find out what it's like to operate closest to your peak mental and physical capabilities. Healthy cells versus unhealthy cells. Embrace vitality, ignite the possibilities. GlutaMyst, I can assure you, is where life's transformation begins. Introducing our newest breakthrough, and pre-order right now. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. And I look forward to, if you have any questions, I'm happy to take them on an email or text. And some of you have my phone number as well. This is one of the greatest opportunities. It is absolutely the most incredible launch I've had in my career. I believe it has the potential to allow people to go to new heights they've never seen before, look good, feel great, live healthier, longer, and love it. Thank you, everybody. This is David D'Arcangelo, Global Marketing Director, CTFO. And I look forward to talking to you shortly. Thank you.